Hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel Quick Solvers. Here I want to find x where 2 to the power of x minus 7 times 4 to the power of x plus y equals 1 and log of y equals 2 times log of 3 plus log of x. I think this is a good question for those preparing for GRE or GMAT, and the difficulty level of this question, as is shown by this color, is medium to hard. To solve this question and find x, I'll first try to somehow simplify this equation here and uh, write y or define y based on x, and then try to replace y in this equation and found what is x. Well, here actually we have two equations and two unknowns. The unknowns are x and y, and the equations are this one and this one. So yeah, basically we have two equations and two unknowns. So let's see how can we solve this. I start by this second equation here and try to somehow simplify this. I start by this one. We know if we have a times log of b, this equals log of b to the power of a. So if I apply this rule, let's call it rule 1. Okay, if I apply this rule, then here I can rewrite this as log of 3 to the power of 2. And we know 3 to the power of 2 is 9. So this is actually log of 9. All right. So here, let me use a different color. I can rewrite this as log of y equals log of 9 plus log of x. And the second rule says that if we have log of a plus log of b, as long as the bases are the same, we can write this as log of a times b. That means I can rewrite this part as I can write log of 9 plus log of x as log of 9 times x. Okay, so let me use this color. So this is telling me that I can write this as log of 9 times x. Okay, or log of y equals log of 9 times x. And since there is no basis here, we can assume that the bases are the same, of course. And this is telling me that the expression here, which is y, equals the expression here, which is 9 times x. So here I can conclude that y equals 9 times x. That means I'm kind of defining y based on x. All right. And now it's time to replace y here by x. So we have 1y, so I can replace that by 9 times x. Okay. Okay, let's move to the next slide where we have some space. So we got that y equals 9 times x, all right, from here. And now I want to focus on the first equation. Before I replace y by 9 times x, I want to see if I can further simplify the expression or not. Well, I know 4 equals 2 to the power of 2. And the third rule says that if we have a to the power of b to the power of c, I can write this as a to the power of b times c. But why this is important? That's because I can write this as 2 to the power of 2 to the power of x plus y. And this equals 2 to the power of 2 times x plus 2 times y. Okay, so let's rewrite this. 2 to the power of x minus 7 times, instead of 4 to the power of x plus y, I can write it as 2 to the power of 2 times x plus 2 times y, and this equals 1. And the fourth rule says that if we have a to the power of b times a to the power of c, then I can just write one of the bases and then sum up the exponents, b plus c. And that's important because I can apply it here and write this as 2 to the power of x minus 7 plus 2 times x plus 2 times y. And I can write this one as 2 to the power of 0. Okay, then this is telling me that the exponent here actually equals 0 because the bases are the same. So I can write this as x minus 7 plus 2 times x plus 2 times y equals 0. And if I further simplify this, this is telling me that 3 times x plus 2 times y minus 7 is 0. Okay. And now, well, just consider this one and this one. Okay, we have further simplified equations. We have, instead of these two, we have y equals 9 times x and 3 times x plus 2 times y minus 7 is 0. And it's time to simply replace y by x, by 9 times x. Then if I do so, if I replace 1 into 2, then I will get 3 times x plus 2 times 9 times, okay, maybe it's better to remove this. 2 times 9 times x minus 7 is 0. And this is telling me that 3 times x plus 18x minus 7 is 0. This is saying that 21 times x minus 7 is 0. If I add up 7 on each side of the equality and then divide each side by 21, then I can isolate x, okay? I can isolate x and I can write this as x equals 7 over 21, which is 1 over 3. Okay, this is what we were looking for, but if you're looking for y, that's easy because then you can just replace this x, which is 1 over 3, into this. Then y equals 9 times 1 over 3, which is 3. So 9 is 3. Sorry, y is 3. And we are done.